session. Welcome you all in this session. I would like to briefly introduce to Mr. Mohan. So, Mr. Mohan has done his bachelor from Tier 3 college. So, you all will be knowing what all, I mean by Tier 3 college, Tier 2 or Tier 1 in India. So one of the college, MVJ College in Bangalore, which is not that known across India, but in Bangalore it is well-known college. And after passing from MVJ College, he has prepared for GATE. And in GATE 2022, he secured AR 37. And then same time after GATE result, HL exam happened. So in HL exam, he cleared exam and then further he cleared interview and he got selected for design training engineer job, which is a permanent job at HL. Okay, so Mr. Mohan, and on a few more things I will add apart from that. I have seen a very good sign of sincerity from day one when Mohan joined us in late July or August first week around for his GATE preparation for online coaching. Okay, and then on, he has attended almost every class on regular basis, and then he has shown a lot of sincerity about writing mock exams, about which he will talk, especially last 2 month preparation. He has put best effort, and not just during GATE preparation. He has put best efforts. He has put best effort after GATE result as well, in supporting IGC, this online test series solution, and those sincere effort has paid him back. He got in HL because this year HL has changed their exam pattern. They have given more numerical based question, and since Mohan has done his work sincerely, so he could get there as well. Yeah. So Mr. Mohan, please carry on.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Uh, okay, guys. Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Like it's around 70 days left for your exams. Like hardly you have around 10 weeks left. In that one, we have 2 months, 2.5 months totally. Approximately 2.5 months we have. In this first month, we'll talk about these five things. We'll talk more or less. Some points will add up in the after session after in inside the presentation. First, I will talk with December, January, what you should do, then how to revise why revision is important, and mock exams. I'll talk about mock exam, little bit about mock exams, and how to take care of your mental and physical health. Okay, let me start from December. Okay, okay. By this time, you guys should have completed your syllabus actually, syllabus, and you could have completed the syllabus what you completed the same assignments and test series. Still, if it is pending, that's okay, that's fine. You should complete all the assignments what IGC has. IGC has very good assignments. It has very no, so many problems. If you can't complete it in single time, you can, while you are revising for the second time, then you can complete another set of assignments, and you can complete whole assignments because those assignments have all the thing you need, everything completely for the exams what you need. Some questions are really hard, some questions are very easy, some questions are numerical and you can't solve also, some problems are like that. But it will be very easy if you attend all the assignments, if you solve all the assignment questions. And next part comes test series. Test series are very good because IGC test series may give me HL job because I know uh, after like I took 2 months completely again to solve all the test series during after my gate. I started solving all the test series in a written solution. So there was so many. Still, you might have facing some issues with test series because some answers might be unknown and answers might be wrong. There won't be any answers for those questions. Those things I was like doing the answers and I was sending the answers to sir, and I was giving the suggestions. Those things helped me in writing HL exam. And next is like revision. You have to revise at least once a week this December. Start from today. every week you have to revise all the syllabus at least once a week. And next part is aptitude. Aptitude, you guys don't know. I feel like aptitude is very very easy. Aptitude will be very very easy. If aptitude is difficult, mathematics will be easy. And if mathematics is very difficult, aptitude will be very easy, because our paper was like 2022 paper. Max was it was little bit difficult for us, but aptitude was very scoring, like 15 out of 15. Almost all the people got 15 out of 15 marks, and it will be your scoring and it will be your rank a deciding factor. So start, if you are not started aptitude, I suggest you guys to go with aptitude also. At least spend at least 1 hour or 1 hour, 1 hour a day or 2 days, at least 1 hour per 2 days, it's also okay. And you can by this time you could have completed syllabus I told. As per that one, you have to make your short notes if possible. If you don't have a short notes, that's well and good, but try to write all the formulas if you don't have a short note. If you are a classroom student, for all the classroom students, sir, like all the lecturers have given very good notes, then you can read that also. That is also sufficient, well and good. And you are preferring short notes also, it's very good. And previous year questions are very very important. Why? Because you will understand what is the quality of questions they are asking, and once you start solving, you'll understand. But how they are framing the questions, and what is the pattern. You should understand the pattern, and you should understand how, where you can save the time. How can you jump questions, and you can come back later, and you have to do those things. This one I suggest you to guys go through in December actually. Complete the syllabus, test series and assignments, and aptitude also. These things I will suggest you guys to do. Next thing comes is like in this January is completely, once you complete the syllabus in December, don't try to add any topics or any new topics in January month, because in January you will be having around, I think, 10 to 15 mock exams. Sir was telling there are like another 5 mock exams sir is adding this time. He told me that time. I don't know about that properly. Maybe if you have another 15 mock exams, and every day 2 exams will be there, and you will not get anything to add up. So you
Yeah,
have to revision.
yes, I will just interrupt. 12 exams we will be giving this year. So
Okay, sir.
every
Thank
like
you.
2 to 3 days, one exam.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So you guys won't be having any time for adding any new concept. If you add new concepts, it will disturb the flow of revision. And after mock exams, analysis is the main thing you have to do. Mock exam, you should go with preparation. Everything I will talk about mock exam and revision. And while doing in January, while doing revision, add some problems with them, because solve problems, because revision is really really boring. Believe me guys, revision, when you start to revision, you will understand the problem, because once you start revising, like you will feel like sleepy, so much sleepy you will feel. So add some problems with it. Every time you revise, add some problems, you solve some problems with that one, so you will not get anything, any boredom while doing revision. And after mock exam, analysis is very very important thing. That one I will talk. And next is revision. I told you, guys, like revision is very important, because there is a rule like, once you first learn the thing, and after an hour you will only remember 25% of the things. So after 1 hour, if you again revise, it will go to 100%. Again after one day, it will start, you will forget everything. So after one day, again you have to revise, and after 1 week, again you have to revise, and it will go on like that. After 1 month, you can weekly revise once, or weekly, monthly. If you remember properly, you can monthly revise also. No worries. For now, you have to remember so many formulas. So you guys go with weekly ones revision. I suggest that one. And when it comes to mock exam, things you should consider is like, guys, if you are not using virtual calculator properly, then start using virtual calculator, because in exams it will be very difficult if you are using normal calci. If you have a normal calci, throw that one. You start using virtual calculator. If the problem is tough also, if it is lengthy also, start using virtual calculators. And next is like preparation. You have to every time you attend mock exam during January, go like a exact exam, how you will go for a gate exam. So every time if you start going for an exam, you will not feel stressed and tensed while writing the main exam. It will be very helpful if you go with proper preparation and write it on exact date. Like it will be like a time slot will be there, well, when the every mock exam will be updated on the time basis. So on the same time try to attend on the same time, because it will help you to, if the time slot is there, in the time slot it will help you to concentrate more. You will be concentrating more on the time. And other thing is like, after exam you have to analyze it. Analysis is little bit tricky, but you have to analyze it, like how much score you got, and don't compare with others. That is the main point. And once you start analyzing the exam, you should start working on what you are not answered questions. First you should work on unanswered questions. Then after unanswered question, any guessed questions you made it and it went wrong, that one you have to check. And afterwards you can check it at guessed right, what you guessed and it became right. And finally you have to see all the correct answers. If it's not possible like that, you can go from one by one. And don't put anything in the doubt forum unless you do it. First you do it, you try all the ways. First you try it on your own, open your notes. If you don't get the answer, open your notes, check the formulas, everything you check. Again go to book and you try there. If you then also you didn't go, if then also you didn't get, then come to doubt forum and ask question. Don't simply put up any question directly from mock exams directly to doubt forums. Don't do this mistake. Once you start or trying the questions answers, then you will understand, you will learn something others while searching for the answer. Okay, don't do that mistake. Don't put everything in doubt forums after seeing that one. Okay, this question I didn't get, I will just keep it in doubt form. And and last thing I suggest is like mistake list. Actually, it helps when you are writing the next exam. Every consecutive exam, you will understand what mistakes you are making and how we can change it. Like you can write my mistake list in one sheet and you can paste it in the wall, like where you are reading, wall or something where you are reading. You can paste it or you can keep it in a laptop screen or somewhere you can keep, but it should be visible to you. Like I was writing every time when I write mock, I used to write like check my calculation properly and see the asked units. And sometimes I used to write like read question properly. Those things when you see those mistakes, and next time you will don't do the will not do the mistakes again. And I will suggest you to do that one, my mistake list. You write a my mistake list and you start adding points to that one. Next one is like, everybody will ask like how to get inspired and like how to get motivation, because I'm not getting motivation to read and all. I will suggest this simple trick I used to do during my last 2 months, because it helped me a lot. Starting I used to I used to spend very less time on studying, and it went very well, and used to spend whole day on reading only. I will suggest this one. Like it's like tracking. Once you track your progress, every time, every 1 hour, every hour you study, you can draw a line, and you can be like, first Monday here. It's I just give an example, like Monday it's 8 hours. Like every hour I study, I used to keep a track, and after 5 hours same slash, and I used to count for every week. And after every week I used to make a conclusion, like total how many hours I studied, and what is the average of this week. And any comments will come when previous, if you compare with the previous week. If previous week is very less, very high, and this week is very low, you can write where did you lose. Here Wednesday is very 3 hours. Why did you do that 3 hours? Only 3 hours. Why did you study only 3 hours? And those things and all, if you start doing, and you will understand, next week you will also try to break that record. Like average, last week average might be around 4 to 5 hours, and this week average you will try to beat it for 6 to 7 hours. It will be easy to track, instead of taking motivation daily in YouTube and trying to go there. This will be easy, I feel. You guys can do. If you don't have this template, you can just write tables on the white sheet, and you can paste it on the same, like where you study, you can paste it there. Every hour you just you just tick a mark, and it will motivate you. And another thing is like, some people will ask how much time I should study, how much time you are studying. I will not suggest that, like, work done is always equal to time into intensity. Like, if you are like working deeply and you are not disturbed by anything, then your intensity will be very high, your flow will be very high. Then you will complete so much work in very less time. So you have to increase your intensity. Practice daily, practice. Like revision also, first revision it will be very lengthy, like one day, you may take 1 day or 2 day. Then you start with second revision, it will go reduce. And in third revision again it will reduce. Finally it will go to a minimum limit, like 7 to 8 hours it might go. Like that, you have to make that one. Practice. Gate is all about practice and understanding of basics. It's not anything like remember. You need not to remember any formulas. Every formulas, any big formulas, everything they will give. And don't try to go like ahead that those gas dynamics formulas, very lengthy one. Don't try to do those. And another part is like, journalize everything. Like next day, don't plan, without plan don't do anything. Like if you want to do something tomorrow, you will be reading something today. You will understand, okay, tomorrow I need to write this one. Write it, take a book, new book, start writing tomorrow what you have to do. After you write, like at the night you can write whenever you want. You can write on the day. Next day you follow that one. Once you complete, you scratch it off. That will also give you motivation to complete next task very easily. If the task is very big, like you want to complete something, you don't like a subject, take stability, you don't like a stability subject, and you can do, like, you take a very easy part in that one, stability, and start doing that one. So you will not lose. Like, starting it will be boring, but starting, once you start very easy part, then you will, okay, you will start continuing. Don't directly go with very big problems or something. Start with a small one and you go with big one. And another part is like, never ever leave a day without studying. Wherever you are, you just have a PDF or something. You don't leave any single day without studying. That will affect you in the next day, while you will be having very less motivation. Yesterday I didn't do, today also I will not do. Those things will come in the mind. So don't do that one. Study every day. If you have any problems, I know, I can tell this perspective of my mind, because I completed my engineering, then I started working on gate. Some people will be there here who will be working in sorry who will be studying in fourth year, and for them it will be little difficult, I understand. But you have to give some time actually. Try to give very good time, but your life will be good. And another last, this is one is the last side, I think. Mental and physical health. I know sometimes you might feel stressed about, what am I doing here, why am I doing this one, will I get scores. And these are like, if you are getting very less scores, you will feel like, why am I getting this very less scores here. uh, way less scores and all, you will be thinking. And one thing, mock exams will be really difficult. Like, not too at the level, but it will be difficult. And don't compare the mock results with other things, okay? And once you are scoring if you are feeling very low while you are scoring less, and just come out of the zone, okay? Don't be in that zone, like it's very low, very low. Mine also, it became like aerodynamics was became a little difficult for me. And I was scoring very less. It was very less. I was not even clearing the aerodynamic test series. Then I holded it for like 1 or 1.5 months. Then I thought, without clearing this one, I can't go forward. Then I understood again. I started studying in book everywhere. I started studying, revising everything properly. Then I attended it again, and then I got good marks. Like that, everything will be easy, but we don't understand that one. But you need to do that one. and always remain positive. It's just a number. It's just a number. It's not a final score. Okay, then and always, if you are scoring less, if you are scoring very high, see the mistakes where you are making the mistake and learn from those mistakes. Don't ignore those mistakes and the questions you are leaving. Don't leave a single question which one you didn't attend without analyzing it. And self doubt, if you are in IGC, definitely you should not have a self doubt, because I know people I know all the people in IGC, and they are really helpful. Dinesh sir especially, Dinesh sir will be very helpful. Once you start mock exam, he will be helping in background also. Like once you write the test series, if you are scoring less, if you are scoring high, if you are scoring any scores, he will talk with you at some point, and he will tell you you need to improve here, and where you are lagging, everything he will tell you, and you can work on that one. And if you by this time, if you are not completed any syllabus, you might feel little bit stressed, but don't worry. In 1 month, I think you can feel I think you can complete the syllabus. Try to complete as much as syllabus, and don't add any syllabus during January month, I'm telling you guys. And other things might come, like parents might be forcing to take some job while you are studying now. Something might be telling after like any graduates are here. And another thing is like another friends will be working, you will feel like low, they are working, why am I doing this one? I could also uh, would have been with them, like that you would have think. But don't worry guys, gate is really helpful. And next is like how to maintain your mental and physical health. Meditation, I suggest all of you to do meditation. It helps you to reduce your stress, and it will increase your concentration, it will reduce the distractions and increase your concentration. And during while taking exams, if you breathe in and take a breath exercise or meditate, breathing meditation, and it will reduce your anxiety. And tense also, it will reduce tense. And I will suggest you to guys meditate if it possible before exam, or daily morning you try to meditate for at least for 5 to 10 minutes. Try to meditate and exercise daily. Actually, this is online. However, all the courses are online, and you have to read so many things in laptop, and you need to sit for very long time. So you have to do some exercise daily, so it will keep your body fresh and active whole day. And if you have any habit of jogging or something, you guys do that, continue that, don't leave until during exams also, don't do that, don't leave that one. And have healthy breakfast, sorry, healthy food, take care of your health. And in that one, like if you'll be sitting very long times, takes frequent breaks, have some water, roam for some time, come back again, sit for some time. and and don't take too much breaks also. And sleep is very important, guys. See, one thing I want to tell you here is, gate is not like engineering exam. You can leave sleep and you can study overnight and write the exam. It's like what you studied for past when you started till the exam. What you studied, you need to remember all the things, and you need to give the brain proper work, like how to think. You have to think in various different ways, this like for a problem. So I always like sleep, don't sleep properly, sleep for sufficient hours of time during exam time. Also sleep for at least 6 to 8 hours if possible. If you want to sleep more also, no worries, but sleep well. That one I want to tell you guys. Get get is get is not, they will ask you your basics, how did you understand your basics, not about how much you remember. And always tell, like, wake up with determination and go to bed with satisfaction. Thank you guys, that's all from me. I think you guys understood.
So
Okay, any
excellent.
questions are there, you can ask.
Yeah, you can keep the last slide. Yeah. So thank you, Mohan, and excellent. You did very nicely in a different way this. So since every year we do, sessions, so I can say your session is quite different from others. So thank you.
Thank you,
And
sir.
as I already complimented, you have become now more smarter. Yeah.
Uh,
Anyway, you were a
It's all
smart
because
guy
of you,
only
sir.
when you were with me at IGC. So thank you. Yeah. So guys, can ask any question if you guys have. And one question is there: how many times should we revise in order to get a good rank? So you have given a very good that formula. Work
Yes,
done
sir.
is equal to uh, what is that? Work done is equal to time into
It's
intensity.
from book called Deep Work, sir.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
book.
Yeah. So
I
guys, one
suggest you guys
more.
to read that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Please.
You just go. It's not time is not there for you guys to study this one, but you guys can go with the summary. Actually, it will help you to minimize your wastage of time, and you will understand where you can keep the time, where you can reduce the time there. It will talk
One
about everything.
suggestion. Yeah. One suggestion I'll make while revising na. Revise with writing. See, you guys know na, eye hand coordination is very important in remembrance. So don't just sleep and revise. Many people do moan, right? While they
Yes,
will
sir. Yes,
lie
sir.
down and revise. Don't do that. While revising, write guys also. Same time while revising, write it. Okay. So as many times you write it, it is habit. You'll not make mistakes. So guys, in revision, please bring this one part is writing while revision. Mohan, you agree on this, right? Or not?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
can,
Sir,
yeah.
definitely, sir.
So that's and Simran. Now one more thing, guys, to everyone. See, how many hours you need to study? It is all depends on individual caliber, capacity, their what is their preparation status. Clear this point to everyone. So if I say someone you need to study 12 hours, someone can produce same result with 5 hours also. Getting my point. So every one of us has our own capabilities. But what Mohan has suggested every day, every week, try to improve your capability, your preparation intensity, your time spent in preparation. Clear? Because all of you should understand the value of 1 mark. Tell Mohan the value of your 2 marks.
Yes, sir. I got it, sir. Like it
So
went very less, sir. Like
yeah, your
30
rank
instead
would
of
have
20.
been top 20. Just for 2 marks, it went to 37, right? Another 4 marks, your rank would have been top 10. So, guys, this also
I
very
want,
important. Yeah, please.
yes, sir, like don't guess any answers. That is the mistakes people do actually. They will think
Mm,
like this will be the answer, guess, and they will answer that one. They will forget that negative marking is there, and they will lose marks there. While
mm,
doing this one mock exams, they can analyze like where they are guessing and where they are losing marks, where how
yes,
much negative marks they are getting.
yes. So, guys, one more thing which I will tell when mock exam will start. Before that, one guy was there, Mohan, Mr. Avneet Singh. He
Yes, sir.
got
Yes, sir.
AR 32.
Yes, sir.
What was happening with him now? Initially, when he started writing mock exam, he used to spend a lot of time in a single question.
Yes, sir.
What I used to do, I need to grab key in 30 minutes how many questions you have solved. Live test I used to grab and share with that guy. Okay, just telling don't overemphasize any question during exam. So guys, time is so precious. Okay, during your final exam, one question will not change your life. Okay, don't get stuck in any question. There are enough number of questions apart from 164 question. If you can do out of 64, leave one question quickly, and you have to improve your judgment skill. What you say, Mohan?
Yes, sir.
During exam, you have to quickly judge. You can solve this question or not, and solving question in the multiple rounds So those things we will discuss at December end, right? Mohan, one
Yes,
more
you're right.
session will take up, then we will discuss those things as well. So now one very good thing which Mohan has emphasized on mental health. I can say there are many capable students lose in the final race. Every year I see, you know, right? Abhishek, Mr. Mohan, you know Abhishek,
Uh,
right? He
yes,
is a
yes, sir.
brilliant student. He lost race just in that particular 1 month. He was too much of affected by COVID, and then finally in that 3 hours he couldn't do up to that mark. So like that I see you need to be mentally very strong, okay, in exam. So that mental preparation has to be done from now itself. Like you have given the suggestions like meditation, exercise. You guys remember it during one of the class I have suggested just keep quiet for 2 minutes, observe your breath. Any one of you remember? May batch, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so any of you practicing that exercise sometime? Please guys do that exercise before starting your revision. I can assure you, you will have a better quality revision and the same time more efficient revision. Just before starting anything, any days of preparation, any hours of preparation, close your eyes, observe or breathe for 2 3 minutes. You will get away from distractions. You will get away from worries.
Definitely,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. So guys, please put lot of emphasis on your health aspect because many good students say I was not well, I got fever, I got this problem, that problem. So guys, please put best efforts on your mental and physical health to get best result because gate is happening just once in a year. You don't have a second chance. In IIT JEE again they have three chances, right? Best of three are they are considering, right, Mohan? But in gate
Yes, sir.
we
Yes, sir.
have one chance in a year. Your whole year preparation will depends on that 3 hours. So for those 3 hours, it's like our battle. Okay, we have ample amount of motivation. You guys have seen the after masters definitely there is a good placement either in core non-core. Now DRDO jobs are there, HL jobs are there. Hopefully in future we may have other government jobs. Okay, so be motivated. Yeah, Likit is asking some HL interview and about that exam. Likit, we will have a separate session on that after gate exam. Are you okay with that? Yeah, anyone else? Any other question?
Mohan, you just said we should try our level best to just solve the assignment and test series questions. Like if we
Yeah,
don't get, can we just put it? It is just my. I'm just
yeah,
asking you about it. Like if we don't get any kind of solution for that, can we just put it in doubt group?
yeah. That only I'm telling. No, if try all the ways possible. Like first go with notes, then you go with test books, and if possible, you can go it in internet also. Then also, if you don't find, then come to dot forum. Until that one, don't enter dot forum because it will reduce your uh what they will call searching
Problem solving
like
skill or thought process.
once you start working on those questions and you will understand, okay, this is not the method, I can come in another method also. There are so many methods to do this. But if you don't go in that way, if you put up in direct dot forum, they might be do it in very lengthy method or somewhere, then you will lose those one. You will not learn that one. You just understand, okay, this is the type, okay, that finish. That's what I'm telling. Put it in dot form. That's not a problem. When you don't get any answers, then you put it in dot form. Until that one, you don't try to put it in dot form. And try answers, try the questions from dot form also. That will also be helpful. Like solve and send them also. If they have genuine questions.
Yes, Ashish has some question. See,
Thank you,
Ashish,
Mohan.
something called self-belief. There is nothing, instead of self-doubt, there should be self-belief. Clear, Ashish? First, that is the your I should say first. Yes, there are some concerns on mock exams, Ashish, and we are trying to reduce as much as possible because mock exams are not done by just one person or two-person, many people, and then again those who import questions in portals, sometimes some glitches and all that. So, but as best we are, have improved. What Mohan you say? There can be 1 or 2% of
Yes.
concerns. So, Ashish, first is self-belief, and second is you should use the authentic references. Clear my point, Mr. Ashish?
Yes, yes, sir.
So if you have used authentic reference, then why to worry? See, anyone can be wrong. Even in your real gate exam, some of the questions sometimes they miss unit. Recently in one of the question, they gave data inconsistency. All these things may happen. So
Uh,
during gate exam, to whom you will blame? You cannot
no,
blame anyone.
no, no, no,
Only
sir,
one.
sir,
No, no.
sir.
What I mean, not blaming. What I mean to say, please don't indulge in such question. Now itself make habit. And some question we want to put intentionally wrong. Why?
For judgment purpose.
Yes, you need to judge and move on. Because in gate exam, if you indulge in any such question, what it will going to do? Time loss, right? So that is also important.
So just 1 minute,
Gate
sir.
preparation.
Sir.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
actually, that was the main question. Actually, I'm not talking about this wrong question. It just what happens with me when I was solving assignment and I get stuck with that question. Okay, and
Ah.
that was what I was
Mm.
asking it. How to deal with
So,
it?
yeah,
That
so two
judgment part.
things you do self-belief. Okay, on your learning, you should have good belief. Okay, because I has always my guts. If I say na wrong means I should be, confident ki yes, this is wrong. On what basis? My authentic references. Then forget. Okay,
Okay,
clear
okay.
na?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Thank you.
and you have to learn move on. As I already told na, 65 questions, 5 questions forget. So what you 60 questions are there, right?
No, sir, not. I'm not talking about main exam, just assignment parts. That those
No,
questions
no.
for
In
preparation.
assignments, you see assignments. I can say not many mistakes, very less. In assignments, you will not find that kind of thing. But I can say in test series somewhere, some places some concerns are there. And
Okay,
but
okay.
every time we are trying to reduce it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dinesh sir and team is working on those mistakes. I understood last year when we are writing
Every
also
year we
we
work
had the same doubt.
more on, but every time we find, here and there some more
Sorry?
concerns, some more clarity is required. I
Yes,
have
sir.
done whatever suggestion you have given
Yes,
almost
sir. Yes,
for all topic wise, but still I feel,
yes, sir.
few more things to be done. So, of course, we'll be keep doing ourselves. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But
Thank you, sir.
for your question, I will say, Ashish, I have seen you have a lot of sincerity. Keep it up, and self-belief. Okay, on basis of what? Not any wrong references or some solution available here and there. No, based on right reference suggested by your faculty member or if you know yourself or any your right mentor. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
now take
Yes,
up
sir.
next question on
How to be
consistency.
consistent?
Mohan.
How that one I already told. I think like track your record. Uh, I showed no, like you can make a
Yeah,
calendar by your own or something that will give
or
you
basics
motivation.
to
Like
it.
last week, this much I completed, this much average I have. average hours I studied. At least I should make this average consistent. I should be increasing. It should be always increasing. At least it should be constant, or it should be always increasing. If you try that one, it will definitely help you to be consistent.
So Nidhi, what my suggestion on this, say, Nidhi, for last 2 months, you don't make any long-term goal. Clear? Nidhi? So what I suggest, just a moment, anyone is speaking. Let me mute. Yeah. So Nidhi, what I suggest, or all of you, please guys make day by day basis goal.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why
That also
Nidhi,
works.
day by day, okay? Don't make a week of goal or 2 week of goal. Every day make goal. I have to study and then implement. Clear, Nidhi? See, because you have mentioned you are going with no study in some days, right? That means you are not making day basis goal. In a day you prioritize. Yes, you have office, you have this certain work, you have some work with family, then plan ki yes, these many hours I have left out, I have to study, or I have to increase, I have to stretch, don't sleep, or sleep for 2 hours. If you are too much tired, sleep for a while and then start studying to compensate on your goal. What Mohan you suggest, right? We are all human, right? We get tired, but
Yes, yes.
sometime you have to
Definitely,
take
sir.
sleeps in breaks, because
Yes, sir.
that's where motivation will help. So be motivated. If required, sleep in
Definitely, sir.
breaks.
Like if you
Yeah, please continue, Mohan. Yeah, one question, Mohan, are you there? I think some internet concerns.
I think it's clear, like they are provided. Sir, sir, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Hi, sir. Like some Arjunas is asking, bro, did you follow any other reference books apart from materials provided by IGC, or IGC materials is alone enough? IGC materials are alone enough, but if you want to score very good and if you want a very good ranking, all lectures from IGC will suggest you books instead of notes. They will suggest you books. With the notes, they will suggest books because books are the main source. These notes are like they made according, like they made you to understand the concepts, then you can follow them. I suggest you go with books only.
Yeah. So Arjun, I will suggest you on this. See, IGC materials, yes, it's enough. For some people, yes, it is enough. For some people, it may not be enough. Or for some people, if it is enough, but still they may require to do more. So see, IGC material is like, you know what to study, what not to study in first place. Clear, Arjun? See, when you take a book, there are so many things. When you start reading those books, you don't know what to study, what not to study. But when you study IGC material, it will have a clear idea what to study. Clear? So once you study IGC material, wherever you are not able to understand in depth, there you refer, textbook, or some question you are not able to solve with the help of IGC material alone, then you have to refer the textbook either for theoretical question or numerical question. Is my answer clear? Not direct away sitting and reading PK Nag, Gare book, Anderson. I don't
Yes,
suggest.
sir. Yes, sir.
It's a Chinese approach, reverse learning approach. You have to follow as best. Wherever you get stuck, open the book and refer the point directly where you are not having a clarity. Clear my point, Arjun? Or everyone is this clear? Yeah. Any next question, guys? Can you give suggestion on short notes? How our short notes should be? Yes, Mohan, any suggestion on that?
You can write down all the formulas and like make a sheet, separate book or small book. You start writing formulas on that one, like make parts and start writing formulas on that one. And you can include some small points, like you can give some spaces in middle books, in notes itself, so you can add some points. Or else, if you are in class, the notes are sufficient, I feel, because I didn't make any short notes like that. I made formula list, but at last I didn't study that also, because I had all the notes properly written in my books. So I always used to revise that one. It used at last moments it used to take around 7 to 8 hours for me to revise complete whole syllabus, because as I told, starting revision will be too time taking. Afterwards, you will go very quickly, and I will mark the important places in the notes also. I'll leave spaces in some notes also, so it will be easy to read also. So
Add on,
if you are making short notes,
please.
make like ma- make a formula list. I think formula list will be sufficient, and some small points, like if problems comes like this, how can you check that problem, those things you can. I feel that's it. Time management, Gagan, you will understand when you are writing mock exams. Because if you tell anything about time management, you will not understand now. Because once you should attend one or two mock exam, then you will understand, okay, this is not the way we should take. And Dinesh sir already told, like he will take one session on how to write mock exams. And one thing I will suggest is, like, don't stuck on problem for too long. If you don't know the problem, just see the question, if can you do it or not, you think in the mind or try it. If you don't get in first shot, then change to next question. Once you are going in the next questions, and somewhere in the middle you will feel like some question might be related, then you will feel like, okay, this is not the way that problem should be done, this is the way it should be done. Then again come back, you can make it very quickly and you can move it on. And I think I can suggest that one. Time management you will understand, don't worry. Any other questions? I didn't understand the question. Uh, what tricks means?
Arjun, frankly saying, in engineering, there is no shortcut tricks. Engineering means you have to talk with facts, you have to talk with numbers, right? So, generally, those tricks are there na in JE and like at 11, 12th, there are trick Lal Bata Kakan, like that. There are certain things. In more of in gate, you'll those tricks are not going to work. Okay. They will confuse, like eliminate
Definitely, sir.
answers, this, that. That is what you are talking, right, Arjun?
Yes, sir. Last 2021, 2022 questions, if they ask C paper, they asked this one compressor, that blade question in a different way, sir. If you don't understand the question properly, you would have nobody would have answered that question.
Yeah. So there are some questions where, if you read properly questions, you may find कि some of the answers cannot be correct.
Yes, sir.
But usually, don't try to find tricks. That's what my suggestion. Okay. Go with facts, numbers, like
To,
that. Prepare well. Yeah, Rupa, next. How much were you
how much you
scaring in
were you
full?
scoring in full and mock exam? Yeah, first I think my first mock exam was around 40 marks. And afterwards, I started understanding so many mistakes I did in first mock. Then I understood, okay, this is the here I'm doing so much mistakes. Then I started understanding. I started reducing those mistakes, and my average was like 60 to 65. I feel 60 to 65. I was getting, like in between, like 50 to 65. I used to go. That's I don't remember properly, but I think that was the range I was always working on. Sometimes it would have shooted up very high, sometimes it would have shooted very less, like 50 or 50, like that. But it was consistent. Like sometimes I used to score properly, like continuously 60, 60, 60, and it also gives the same marks in my gate also. And what is the bet? I think I answered your question, Rupa. What is the better way to analyze the performance of the mock exam? That one also, I think, definitely, sir. You are taking that session, right?
Yeah, we'll take Ashish that section maybe after one mock exam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, after one or two one a mock exam, Mr. Ashish will take up that session, and I will bring Mr. Avneet, who has improved hugely, okay, in
Yes,
exam
sir. Yes, sir.
performance. Yeah, or some other guys also. Before that, also we'll have some more sessions. Yeah. So I will provide two sessions, one at December end and one at after first mock exam. Akriti, any question? Akanksha, yeah, Shatish, any question?
No, sir.
Yeah, anyone else has any question? So was this session helpful? You guys can write in chat quickly because yeah, he's asking SOM. How did you study SOM?
Strength of
Rupa,
material. I didn't go with any notes actually. Dinesh sir note is sufficient, completely sufficient, I feel. And
Rupa, yeah, please
some
continue.
problems from the textbook, sir. I forgot the textbook
Gere.
name also, sir. Sorry. Gare, yeah,
Okay.
Gare.
Rupa, what I will
Take
suggest, you write all IGC mock exams, all IGC assignments, and my SOM notes. It's more than
Yes, sir.
sufficient.
That's more than sufficient. More than sufficient, that is.
Yeah. Okay. So I think any other question? Rupa, is this clear? SOM answer? Anyone who is struggling for SOM, please ping me in person because that is my subject. Not to worry at all. Okay. Fine. So anyone else? No question? Should we wind up? Clear? Okay. So I think we are done, Mr. Mohan, and thank you very much for your nice presentation. And
Thank you,
it
sir.
was
Thank you so
excellent,
much, sir.
actually. Yeah, you have brought many good points, especially that day by day basis timetable and that revision, that curve I liked actually. How much or when we should plan revisions. So many good point you have covered, and hopefully we will cover remaining points in upcoming session. So thank you all for joining this session, and I want you all 65 people get in top 100. That is my
Yes,
motivation.
sir.
You
I also did
all
the same thing.
65 people can get top 100 rank. It's all possible, guys. It's all possible. I can assure you, you give your best 2 months of efforts, your rank is assured. Rangarasu, how was the session? So do you find some
It was good,
difference?
sir.
Yes?
It was good, sir.
Yeah, so you are finding the difference between us and others, right? So IGC work in a very different way with very open mind, right? Na?
Definitely, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. I know, sir, because I was with you for around 3 to 4 months, but I learned everything about IGC. It was
Yeah.
really best time, I think.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for your appreciation. Okay, thank you all for joining this session, and thank you all for joining IGC first place and listening us and believing us. So thank you all. Good night, guys. Bye. All the best.
All the best, guys, for your exams.
Thank you, Mr. Mohan again. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.